All right, did you understand the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of unlawfully carrying of a weapon as a Class A misdemeanor? The range of punishment is up to a $4,000 fine and up to 1 year in the Bear County Jail. Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to a $4,000 fine and 1 year in the Bear County Jail? According to the plea, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of unlawfully carrying of a weapon. They're requesting an $800 fine and recommending deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State? Yes, Your Honor. Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation, community service restitution hours, no contact with SAISD properties, and there is to be no possession of firearm. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the lesser included offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No.
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor, if I may add something.
Yes.
My client resides with his mother, and he has accepted a job in Wilson County. He's going to be moving to Wilson County. He's asking for probation to be transferred to Wilson County with your permission.
All right, how old are you?
18.
All right, did you graduate from high school?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, why did you do something so silly?
I was just being stupid.
But why?
Poor decisions.
Well, but of all the things that you could do, one, why are you posing with a weapon? Why do people think that's cool?
I feel like I just see everybody else think it's cool, and I'm very stubborn. I could get really hard-headed sometimes.
Mhm.
And I try to fit in with the crowd. And really, I wasn't raised that way. My mother raised me on different principles, and my father raised me on different principles. And with time, I feel like I eventually did learn that that's not the way I was raised at all.
Yeah, I don't know why people want to follow people or fit into a group. Sometimes it's great not to fit in a group. Yeah. What's the saying, in a world where you can be anything, be a unicorn? Yeah. So stand out. Then people will remember you, but not for the wrong reasons.
Yes, ma'am.
So what are you planning on doing with the rest of your life as far as employment?
Like as in employment,
Mhm.
I wanted to join the military. It's actually been like a goal of mine since I was like a very little kid.
Mhm.
But right now I'm in the old fields, and because I was gonna go into the military, to the army, and I was gonna get my hazmat, my CDL,
Mhm.
and my hazards license, and I was gonna do a few years, or even like 6 or so, like gain a lot of experience, and then get out of the military and have a hazmat, like driving trucks, because that's what my father does.
Mhm.
And eventually, I do want to start a business with him, where we have our own contracting business with 4 trucks. Basically, we just own our own truck company, and we get
But
hired.
let me ask you this. What is your dream job right now?
The military.
All right, so this is what the court will do. If you are in the military and this is holding you back and he signs the paperwork to go to the military, I'll terminate him. All right?
Yes.
Because this could have turned out so differently, but I don't think this is an offense that should necessarily stop you from going to the military, if that's what you want to do. So if you want to go to the military, I'm sure the states will have no objections to terminating you early. Then you will be in the military. You understand?
Yes.
All right, this is what the court will do. The court will sentence you to 2 years deferred adjudication. There's to be no possession of firearms. And I know in the military, you'll need to possess firearms. So if he's accepted into the military and he signs on the dotted line, then I will terminate him.
Yes, Judge.
There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be regular random UAs. If you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
Negative.
There's to be proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There should be 80 hours of community service restitution. If you obtained a CDL or some type of higher level education or a trade school certification, the court will deem this community service hours satisfied. There's to be no contact with SAISD properties. So that means school activities, you're not allowed to go. However, do you have any siblings?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if you have a sibling who's in school and I don't know, they're having a track meet or there's some event or graduation at the school, just let me know.
Yes, Judge.
There'll be a transfer to Wilson County. There's an $800 fine and that will be probated. And Miss Abrams, I'm gonna order a gun safety course for him. Probation, is there anything else that he needs?
No, Judge.
Is there anything else that you need from the court to be successful? I'm sorry?
Oh, no.
All right.
Your Honor, I had asked him to take a gun safety class prior to the plea. He actually did finish it. Would he be given credit for that certificate of completion for the
Yes,
class?
as long as it was completed after this incident.
Yes, it was completed within the last 2 weeks.
Yes.
All right. Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. We can go off the record. You're young. Here's the thing. Everything that you do in life, before you do it, you know what you need to ask yourself. What's the downsides to my doing this? Is this something that's going to impact me? And by all means, do not put anything in writing that you do not want the entire world to read, because the entire world may read it, or your mom may read it, or your dad may read it. And if it helps you or you're confused, should I do something or should I not? Just think about your mom and dad and think, am I doing something to make them proud of me? You understand? And if the answer is no, don't do it. And if you still have questions, pick up the phone, call your mom and dad for advice. You understand? All right, good luck to you. If you need anything, you can always come back to court and let me know. And I'm serious, if he signs up for the
Yes, Judge.
military, then I will terminate him early.
Yes, Judge.
I was already in the process too. Like I've been currently going to the recruiting office,
Okay.
and I do have a recruiter that I talk to.
Well, I tell you what, if you're serious about it, and I'm not pushing you either way, but if that's something that you want to do, if they have a concern about this offense, you can let them know that I've already spoke to the judge and the judge said that she will terminate me early if you all are accepting me.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank
All
you.
right, you're welcome. Have a good day and thanks for addressing appropriately for court.
Yes.
Thank you.